Let me ask a question to everybody. Is the NBA rigged? Is it rigged? I used to fight all of that stuff, conspiracy theories, and for the most part, I still do. But did anybody happen to see that Knicks and Pistons game last night? If you didn't, YouTube it, whatever you need to do, go back and look at the end of that basketball game. And this is why people say that games are rigged, because the officiating. Oh my goodness. A man literally chop blocked somebody at the end of the game to get a ball. A referee was standing less than 2 feet away from where it actually happened, and it happened right in front of him. He did not blow a whistle. And then allowed the Knicks to get the ball. They were down a point. The Pistons, who I think have only won like 8 games all year, were in position to win a game if the foul was called. They don't. The Knicks get the ball. They throw it down low. Less contact happened on the shot than what happened when they're scrambling to get the basketball and they call a foul on the Pistons. The guy made the shot. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is why people get so mad and get so upset and come up with conspiracy theories that games are rigged. And it's like, and then they come out, they have that 2-minute report that they always come out with and say, oh, well, yeah, we missed the call. And the crew chief that night is the one who comes out with it. Yeah, after review, we missed it. The crew chief happened to be the guy that was standing less than 2 feet away from this play who did not blow his whistle. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Chuck Miller said on TikTok says officiating in sports have been horrendous for the last 5 or 6 years. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it is, if you guys haven't noticed, the most protected people in sports are officials. They are the most protected people in sports. Zero accountability. Zero accountability. If you're a coach and you coach bad, you get fired. If you're a player and you play bad, you get cut. All of them get scrutinized in the media personally. Does a ref? No. And if you do make a bad call and I happen to say something during the game, a ref will call a tech on you. So just so to compound things, you screw up a call, I go bananas, and then you compound the problem by, oh, well, you're out of control. I'm going to call a tech on you because I blew a call. Ridiculous. And then if I come out in the media and say, you know what, the refs jobbed us tonight. You saw it, I saw it, we all saw it, we know what happens. Then I get fined. So then you attack my livelihood. But does that ever happen to an official? No. Does the NBA come out and say the officials missed it? No. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And that's why people say that the NBA is rigged. And it's not just the NBA. NFL, obvious holding calls, guys getting strangled. Nothing. I'm like, well, you could call holding on every play. Okay, I get that. But on the obvious ones, it doesn't matter if they happen 10 plays in a row. You have to call it. You have to call it. You can't let guys get strangled on a football field. Well, we missed it. No, you didn't miss it. You just didn't call it. So they're saying in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs were holding immensely. Yeah, they held a couple of times and they didn't call it. Flat out, we saw it. The media should have the opportunity to talk to the refs. But the refs, I mean, the media does. The media has the opportunity. The refs aren't going to talk to them because they don't have to. So it's not like the media wouldn't talk to refs. The refs aren't made available. And even if they were, what are they going to say? But you're right. They should. They should make refs answer for blown calls. And again, nobody's asking a ref to be perfect. Just like you can't play perfect, you can't coach perfect. But then you also can't miss blatant calls at the end of games that decide games. You can't do that. That's your job. It's just like a basketball player. If you miss shots, your job is to make shots. If you miss shots, people are going to say, hey, man, this guy misses a ton of shots. He's not playing well. Well, if you miss a bunch of calls, hey, this ref is blowing a bunch of calls. He's terrible. So it's crazy. Wakan says, no, not rigged. The refs are incompetent, though. They need to be better trained. Yes. And I could have a whole show on officiating being bad. I could talk about that forever, man. About how the refs got to get younger, about how the refs, that players keep stay the same age, but the only people that get older are the referees. And has anybody ever heard of eye contact, your hand-eye coordination getting better, or your eyesight getting better as you get older? I don't think that's how it works. Or you get in better shape as you get older. How many times we've seen officials out here 65 years old running around with a bunch of 22 and 23-year-olds? I mean, so my man over here, Dr. Sweet, says the 49ers had holding calls too. We know that, my man. We were just bringing up an example. We get it. We weren't trying to badmouth your Chiefs, I promise. Refs getting paid to hold the whistle. If you all ever come to a game, and I might be streaming some of these NCAA tournament games, but I yell at the official. My claim to fame when I talk to an official, it's the same thing. My wife has heard it a million times, and I scream it at him, and I say this. Excuse me, Mr. Official, did you see the play? Now, here it is. I'm talking to the official like I'm standing right next to him when I'm at my house watching the game. And so let's keep it in context here. I am talking to the official like I'm just standing right next to him. And I say this, excuse me, Mr. Official, did you see this? How did you not see it if I saw it and I'm standing right next to you? Were you not watching? Here's the thing, Mr. Official. You see how my voice gets higher. Here's the thing, Mr. Official. They give you this thing that you put around your neck. It makes a noise. If you blow into that, a noise will come out. Blow the whistle. That's what I do to officials. Every game, I don't care what. I will say that. Blow into that. A noise will come out. Call the foul. I get after officials. I give them no slack. I get after officials as much as I get after players and coaches. I get after everybody. I don't let it. Frozen hose, yeah, brother. I don't let it happen. I'm tired of it.